Let's talk about LTCN and a couple other Grayscale funds and see what's going on with them. Their charts are quite fascinating. I first time I ever really delved into them was last night in a Discord server. Coach wanted me to check them out, and I did. And yeah, let's go from here. This is Mike, the tactical stock scalper. All right. So let's start off with LTCN. And we're gonna zoom out here to a weekly time frame. So this thing is really fascinating. I mean, look at the upside potential, right? So just starting out here, you would have to say your first major resistance due to price action would be here at 100. Let's put that there. Why is that? Because we had, let me draw the line for you. Nice bounce off that level, right? So that's going to give us some possible resistance. And I want to show you something else. Look how well this respects CMAs, right? We got a rejection here off the 200, or off the 100 rather, in red. Look how it respected the EMAs, came back down. And look at all the times it's used EMAs as support, like right in here. Right, we see that it's just using EMAs. So right now, it's gone up to the 200 period moving average on a weekly time frame and to the $35 mark. We will have to see if it gets sold off and comes back below this 200. You would think, being the first time tested, the 200, that it would have resulted in some kind of pullback, but it did not. It went right through that today. So pretty fascinating. Did get sold off here a little bit at the $35 mark. Now, I imagine there's a ton of shorts piling in around this 200 weekly EMA and trying to keep it bearish. So this could be fascinating over the next few days. Let's check this out on a daily time frame. Again, look how well it respects CMAs. Here's another view of it, even on a daily time frame, right? Look at all the times you got bounces off the EMAs. There's one there. So for me, this is really important, right? You got right in there. Oh, there's so many more. So this is proven, obviously, with its, see, there's some right in here. You can see, right? And so we can see all the times it's respected EMAs. It's getting sold off here at the $35 mark. Now, if there was a buy zone for this, let me erase some of these here. If you're looking to get in, because let me give you a little reference here. If you're looking to get into this, we know that the first real major resistance is up there at 100. Right, where did that go? The line went away. Oh, yeah, because I pulled it away. So here we go. First major resistance right there at 100. So this thing could feasibly go there, and possibly get rejected at that point. But in the short term, we may get a pullback here. And I would be looking, not financial advice, I'm just a guy saying if this was me and my money, what I would be looking for. Buy zone. Why is this a buy zone? Because there's been, some mess around, some support, some resistance, some back and forth, right? It's this area has been resistance before. In this zone has also been support before, right? So anytime it gets near to this 20 EMA, it bounces off and gives it support. So you may, I don't know how you want to work your plan, but for me personally, I would wait for a pullback to get to one of these levels. Who knows if you will get one, but that's just me. If it doesn't come back here, I don't want it. And I may look at it if it does. I don't own it currently. Let's go check out another one of their funds. I already got a buy zone drawn up for that from last night. Let's look at this on a weekly. Again, this one respects EMAs. Look at this. right? Nice touches and holds on EMAs, and it's gone up using EMAs as support. Also, as you can see down there, along there, it's using EMA as support. Now that it's starting to go up. Now this one is really bullish, right? Because this is a weekly time frame. It is well above the 200 period moving average that you see there in purple. It's well above it. Just check it out on the daily. So getting rejected here at 16. We'll see if it comes back down to this buy zone. There's a couple different buy zones here. I think 12 to 10 would be a good one. And that's right where the 20 period EMA may line up. Look at this bounce off the 20 period moving average. Right, so it's definitely using moving averages. And man, there are just so many here with this one. Look, even though it's can be so volatile, just look at all the touches and holds and how it really respects them, right? So I think a good buy would be if it comes back down to this $12 to $10 level. That would probably be your first. And then after that, your next buy zone would be in between here. So we're looking at a drop there from 12 to 10. And then if it gets below 10, 8, and then after 8, I mean, you're looking like it's $4, right? So those are the two buy zones I would be looking at if it pulls back in. I wouldn't mind buying some between 12 and 10. And then if it dropped, buying some more between 10 and 8. Man, these things are like skyrockets in flight. Straight up afternoon delight with these things. Look at this thing on a weekly. It is just insane how far this is going up without any meaningful pullback. So, yeah, you guys should rejoice with this. Let's check out Coin. Haven't looked at Coin for a while. Sorry about this. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. Okay, let's look at Coin. We have talked about this. It is now bullish because it is above the 200 period moving average on the weekly. Look how well Coin respects EMAs. Pretty fascinating. You may have opportunities here. Here's some really nice buy zones here already you can pick out, right? Resistance right now. Right, resistance up there. Probably the best buy zone. We can drop this down a tad here. Right, you see why we're calling these zones right here? We have support and resistance in these areas. So anywhere in between this area, you think of it, the closer you get to 220, the better off you are. But guys, if it touches and holds the 20 EMA there in white, it could go up even higher. Breakout of this $280 level. Let's look at this on a weekly time frame. And from 280, it looks like it will go to 300. Why 300? Because we have resistance here. Right? You see that resistance there? So we're going to go ahead and put a line across here at 300. 300 after 280. Would be your next resistance. So if you're trying to get in on a pullback and we can't cross, okay, we cannot cross this 280 level really and hold it, and we're coming back down. If you do get in on a buy, be looking for the 280 area to be sold off or the $300 level. It's pretty amazing how some of these Bitcoin stuff really respects EMAs. Pretty fascinating. I figured they'd be too volatile for that, but they are not. Hope you enjoyed the content. This is Mike, Tactical.